What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Happy Memorial Day today. We are dropping 2 videos for Memorial Day. This is one of them. Which one is up first? Who knows?
Surprise.
But the other one we're doing is Home Free. So we've got Born in the USA by Bruce Springsteen today, and also Home Free, God Bless the USA.
Yep.
And the USA is the feature, clearly, today. And why is that, Sam?
Well, it's because it's Memorial Day, right? And this is to celebrate all of the fallen armed forces and their sacrifice that they've given. So we thank you for that. We are not American, but we are here to, celebrate with you guys and hope you guys are having a happy and safe holiday.
And not just the fallen ones, all of the armed forces that have sacrificed their time, the family members that have sacrificed as well. We appreciate that sacrifice because the world would not be where it is today if it wasn't for a lot of people that have sacrificed their time, their energy, their lives, all of that. So we're grateful for you guys. We're grateful for the U.S., the Americans out there, because Canadians, that's where we came from. That's where we grew up. We need you guys to cover our back sometimes. So anyways, I'm excited to check out some more Bruce Springsteen. We've done a few of his songs already. We started with Rosalita, did a live performance, and we did Born to Run.
Yes.
Yeah, Born to Run. And so, those have been, I think, 2 very different songs from Bruce. And no idea what to expect on this one, because obviously it seems like it's going to be more patriotic. But that I could picture that with Bruce Springsteen from what we've got from him thus far.
Yeah, being patriotic. I feel like it's going to be like a patriotic kind of like Rocky sound.
Yeah, he sounds like, he's an American legend. So this seems like it's fitting. Anyways, let's get into it. Bruce Springsteen, Born in the USA. Well, this is not what I was expecting from a Born in the USA song, because so far it seems like he's painting a picture of Vietnam, right? There's a lot of reference. In the beginning, he said, "Sent away to a foreign land so I can fight the yellow man."
Yeah.
Right? I was like, that really perked up my ears right away. And then he said Viet Cong there, right? So clearly this is referencing maybe
Vietnam War.
Yeah, that time period is a little more relevant, I guess, to reflections on that. So I think some of that is discussing like war vets.
Yeah.
Right? and how maybe there's a lack of support for them. But it is really hard to pick up on all the lyrics because his voice is so raspy.
Yes.
It's like, I wish we had a lyric video for this one because it fits for this song, for the way he's singing. Mm-hmm. It's great. It's perfect. That vocal fits in.
Yeah.
But it makes it hard to know exactly what he's saying.
Especially on a first listen, right? Yeah, no, I agree. The vibe that I'm getting is that he's talking about going away to war, like born in the USA and going to fight for your country, but then coming back and it like maybe not being as, like
supportive as it needs to be.
Yeah, like you come back as, after being in the war and you expect to, be celebratory because you won and have all this support and go back to normal type thing. And that doesn't really sound like it's going that way, but that's all I've been kind of able to pick out from it.
Yeah, it's very interesting because it's this born in the USA, which is so anthemic, right? And you just want to chant that born in the USA portion, right? But at the same time, he's like paying tribute to the USA, but also taking shots at the side of it that should be highlighted. Yeah. So that's very, very interesting because it does pay respect and it is honoring the people that have served, right? Which is fitting for Memorial Day. But it's also being like, okay, we can't just leave these people out to dry. So
I think it stands true to society even today, right? Like it's like, you have these days like Memorial Day or Remembrance Day, which are very warranted to pay respect to people who, like we said in the beginning, sacrificed, right? But then there is still such a lack of support in the world for veterans to come back and be able to, integrate into society the way that they probably should be able to.
Yeah.
So.
And also maybe highlighting the unnecessary sacrifice that takes place sometimes because people are put in a position that maybe they don't need to be in to begin with.
Just act like they're dispensable, like they're treated like they're dispensable.
Yeah. And so they're sacrificing themselves, but then they get sacrificed unnecessarily because, somebody else is making a decision in a higher up or position, right? Anyways, let's get back to it, see if we can pick up more of these lyrics. Very interesting how the melody seemed to be synth layered, and it was super, super catchy, super repetitive at that, but it would stick in your head easily. And I don't feel like that was what we got from the first two songs from Bruce that we listened to. It was much more, there was brass in there, you know, it was overlaid with instruments. And this one, the synth stuck out a whole lot to me.
Yeah, I feel like all three of the ones that we've done so far all sound vastly different from each other.
Yeah, very, very true. And, you know, really heavy rhythm section in this one that stood out quite a bit. A lot of pop to it, which gave it that anthemic feel.
Yeah.
And then the visuals, obviously, as well, was what we were talking about, highlighting a lot of the vets. So I think this was really perfect for doing this song on Memorial Day. You know, there were so many to choose from, and you know, I was like, born in the USA. Well, it seems like it's fitting, but this ended up being way more fitting than I thought it was going to be, because literally the video is highlighting so many of you know, the vets that were, you know, standing probably waiting in line for food stamps or whatever it is, and you know, obviously that shouldn't be the case. So
yeah, and they even showed glimpses in there, I think, of things that are showing also the flip side of it, of that, like, because of this sacrifice, these are the freedoms that we're allowed to have, right? Like they showed like the girls, you know, skipping at school and playing baseball and all that kind of stuff, right? Like the freedom to like enjoy your life because of the sacrifice of these people. So yeah.
So what were your thoughts on the song?
I thought it was cool. I mean, I think I would like to listen to it again at some point and try to pick up more of what he's talking about, or maybe look up the lyrics just to have an extra layer of meaning to it. But I thought that the song itself was put together. I feel like his delivery of the lyrics really stood in line with the message of the song, like this kind of like powerful,
so raspy.
Yeah, but also just like the passion and like the power that he was like, you know, he was just belting it out. And I feel like for an anthemic song like that, like that's kind of the energy that you need, if that makes sense. So I liked it. I thought it was cool. I just, like I said, I would love to know more of what he was saying. So I'll probably go look that up later.
It felt like the way he was singing it, it was an important song for him.
Yeah.
Right? He, like you said,
he felt it right here.
Really passionate about it. I don't know if that concert that we were seeing, the performance, was an actual concert that they took footage from, or if it was just for the video itself, but you guys can probably elaborate.
So this nice little headband on.
Yeah, which I think is probably highlighting some of the 70s and related to the Vietnam stuff. So I noticed that as well. But it was cool. It was cool to check this one out. And I could see why it would have been so popular, right? Probably was played all over the radio, super catchy, gets stuck in your head, and had a meaning to it.
Stuck in my head all day.
Yeah. All right, guys. If you enjoyed it, you know what you got to do. You got to hit that like button for us. Make sure you're subscribed. 85% of our viewers are not subscribed. So get on the wagon, hit the subscribe button, subscription button, so you don't miss anything going forward. Notification bell is important too. We'll drop 2 more videos tomorrow. We'll see you then.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.